We are about to see how you can transfer your details from your high poly model into your low poly model in Marmoset toolbag 5. First, after you open a new sheet, you can click on this red icon, which will give you a new big project. In here, there will be two folders. In this high folder, you can add the high poly model, and in this low folder, you can add the low poly model. To import your mesh into this Marmoset toolbag, you can press Ctrl plus I. While importing, you can choose multiple models by holding down Ctrl and clicking on your models. Here I am holding Ctrl and clicking on this. This is my low poly model and this is my high poly model. And then clicking on open. Since we are also importing the high poly model, this may take some time. Now take your high poly model and then put it inside the high folder. Like this, take the low poly model and put it inside the low folder. Now we have everything set up. If you click on this low, you can adjust the gauge size. You can also import your custom gauge by clicking this. You have to import it first and then use it here. Now you can see the options to bake have disappeared. You can click on this bake project 1 and they should be back. By default it bakes the maps as PSD, which is Photoshop file. You can change it here. I'm gonna turn to PNG. Select the folder and give it some name. If you scroll down here, you can change your resolution. I usually keep it at 4K. You can select multiple maps here. If you don't see, curvature is also called as cavity. After setting up all these settings, now if I click on start, it will bake immediately. You can see the progress bar here. To preview how the bake has turned out, you can click on this preview material. After you bake, you can click on Alt and mouse button to rotate your model. Alt and Shift and mouse to move your model. You can turn off different maps by clicking on these. If you are working on a really high level project and you have multiple bakes that have to be baked simultaneously, like say the arm of a mech or the body of a mech separately, you need to create a new bake group. You can see the option here down. And similarly, you can import the separate models like hand and add them to different groups respectively. And after importing everything, make sure you change this to multiple texture sets. Otherwise, everything will be just baked into a single image. If there are multiple images, you need multiple texture sets. Like I mentioned before, if you don't like how the bake has turned out, you can come here and adjust your case size. You can even manually adjust the skew of these. Or if you have created a cage in different software, you can just use a custom cage. If you click on the custom cage, it will create a new folder called cage. You can import your model's cage model into that folder, and then as usual, you can make your model.